It has to warm up before you use it, sir.
How about your wife?
Hello, what's going on? This is your boy Podrey, and I'm on some, I don't know. I feel like running my mouth, and I want to watch this video, and I'm hoping that some of my viewers would watch it with me. Hey, yo, I'm a cook by trade, meaning I went to trade school and learned how to cook. I know how to cook before I went to trade school. I had cooking jobs before I went to trade school. And, oh no, I like to cook. So, here it is. I don't cook anymore, but I still like to watch people cook. I still like watching all the different ways that a meal can be prepared. And, here's one guy, who does things that look so fucking interesting, and he makes meals that look so fucking good. So, check it out with me. This is Sam the Cooking Guy, and this video is perfect steaks cooked directly on the coals, plus compound butter. Man, all the different ways you can make some compound butter. Compound butter is just basically, you take butter, you melt it down, and you add a bunch of different other ingredients, and then you let it solidify again. And that's a compound butter. You know what I'm saying? You can take butter, you can melt it down, and then you can take cheesecloth and separate the fats from the fats and different shit like this. Different things you can do with butter, man. But anyway, let's watch this video, man. I don't need to do too much talking because Sam, he has great commentary. All right. So let's go.
Not get any better.
Hold on.
This is my cook. And then topped with chipotle compound butter. This day, beautiful ribeyes cooked directly on the coals. And then topped with chipotle compound butter. This day cannot get any better.
Ooh.
This is my cookbook. Sam the Cooking Guy, recipes with intentional leftovers. Yes, I've talked about it before. Yes, we make a perfect Father's Day gift. But here's what we're making. See these compound butters here? Page 252. There's 3 of them. There's a jalapeno one, there's a chipotle one, and there's a garlic herb lemon one. The only problem is the chipotle one, the one we're making today, actually says cilantro butter. This one is jalapeno cilantro butter. I just realized it was a mistake.
What?
Well, it's better than my very first cookbook that in one of the chicken recipes had no chicken in the ingredient list. Anyway, this is what we're making, this. And we're going to put it on ribeyes that we're going to cook directly on the coals. No grate, no pan, no nothing, no oven, no rack. Right on the coals. Charcoal style, old school style. On the Santa Maria Argentinian style grill. Like Vanna White. You're too young to know who Vanna White is, aren't you?
No, I know who Vanna White is.
Not Jeopardy, thank you. That's a recognizable
Wheel
name,
of Fortune.
right?
I probably just know it because you say it all the time.
How about, let me say this
Hold
name,
on.
do you know? Charcoal style, old school style. On the Santa Maria Argentinian style grill. Like Vanna White. You're too young to know who Vanna White is, aren't you?
Jeopardy. No, Wheel of
Not
Fortune.
Jeopardy, thank you. That's a recognizable name, right?
I probably just know it because you say it all the time.
How about, let me say this name, do you know this name? Andy Rooney from the episode the other
Yeah.
day. I don't know why people still like using typewriters. It's a good impression. I played it for my wife. You know what she did? She goes, send it to my mother, who's 86. She got it. She loved it. You guys, I'll start working up one.
It's a little out of our demo on YouTube.
I'll work on Ethan Klein from H3. Perhaps I can get that one down. Except I can't grow a beard. And he has more
I don't know
hair.
who Ethan
And
Klein
he's shorter.
is.
But I like, whatever. So here's the plan. We get the charcoals going. Because they take about 20, 25 minutes. In that time, we make the compound butter. Then we take the steaks over. boom, the magic starts to happen. How happy are we going to be? And when I say we, I mean us, because we're going to be eating these steaks when this is all said.
Hey, and just as I was talking about compound butter, he's going to make some. So, wowzer, wowzee. And the other voices that you hear happen to be his son, who is Max. He's holding the camera directly at him. As a matter of fact, they're set up. There's like 3 or 4 cameras, you know what I'm saying, running right now so they can get 3 or 4 different angles. And his son Max is behind one of the cameras. Now his son Max has a homeboy, friend of the family. He's been around for a long time, blah, blah, blah. We know what that means. His name is Chance. And when he says, right, boys, they'll both be like, right. And he has to explain that Chance is not his son, but pretty much could be. You know what I'm saying? Because he's around the family so fucking much.
And done. Freaking delicious. So good. And if you don't have charcoals, you can do it in a pan or on a grill or on your Evo. And if you don't have those, toaster oven. Have we done that yet?
We did, yeah. It was a part of a Munchies video we did a long time ago, I think.
You can cook a steak in a toaster oven, and it's magnificent. We may need to bring that back again. Maybe wait till September when the kids go back to school. They can't afford steaks, though, right? Yeah. They're not eating steaks.
I used to go get $5 New York strips in Tucson.
That was a long time ago. You were a child then. Steak prices aren't the same anymore.
I guess that's true.
We'll do ramen on a steak in the toaster oven. Now we're talking. All right, compound butter. Here we go.
Hey, yo. Okay, for one, he was reaching back and he was talking about you can cook it on this, cook it on that, cook it on this. That Evo, which is that round cooking surface, was on one day when he was doing about the same thing. Like, you can cook it on this, you can cook it on that. And he went and touched that Evo and burnt his fucking hand. Not a lot, but it was enough for him to be like, oh, goddamn, shit type words. Yeah. But another thing, I was just talking to my brother today. 'Cause I was watching another cooking video where a woman was cooking some cow tails. And I was like, oh man, that shit looks so good. And it reminded me of oxtails because, man, oxtails is good as well. And he reminded me that they're so fucking expensive nowadays. And it's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm 46. And, you know, when I think about food, it's like we had some good food with some good prices as I was growing up. But nowadays, 1, you can't find a lot of shit that we used to have. 2, prices are fucking 4 or 5 times higher, 4, 5, 6 times higher than what they were back then. And it's bananas. Anyway, let's get back to this. I want you to enjoy this. Sam is a cool ass cook. He has his own restaurant right now. He has his own cookbook, and he has done other cookbooks, and he has had other businesses. And he, you know what I'm saying? He has a whole history of cooking.
We start with a bowl. We always start with a bowl or a plate or something like that. My voice just cracked a little bit. I'm like a 12-year-old practicing for my bar mitzvah, and it's not going well. 1 stick of butter. And yeah, this is is good European butter. I don't need to give the brand.
Canada.
I'm just telling you, butter makes a difference, folks.
You can tell by how it's yellow.
Look at the color of it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's 1 stick of butter. All right, we need some garlic. So I've got a huge effing need to give the brand. I'm just telling you, butter makes steak prices aren't the same anymore.
I guess that's true.
We'll do ramen on a steak in the toaster oven. Now we're talking. All right, compound butter. Here we go. We start with a bowl. We always start with a bowl or a plate or something like that. My voice just cracked a little bit. I'm like a 12-year-old practicing for my bar mitzvah, and it's not going well. 1 stick of butter. And yeah, this is good European butter. I don't need to give the brand. I'm just telling you, butter makes a difference, folks.
You can tell by how it's yellow.
Look at the color of it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's 1 stick of butter. All right, we need some garlic. So I've got a huge effing clove in here that this unnamed garlic press will shoot out for us beautifully. And don't worry, when a little bit of green comes out, that's fine. I'm sure other chefs are going to have a fucking heyday on me for look what he's using, but that's just stupid.
Okay, when he said unnamed, garlic thing, he has this thing. And when I say a thing, he's been trying to get the company of that mince press thing to get in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't want to say their name because, how somebody gets mad at somebody and they just don't want to say their names ever? Well, that's him. And let me say this. I forgot whether he was Jewish or not, so let me take that back.
Okay, now we need chipotle peppers. You can buy them whole in a can, but I like this one that has them mostly minced up. You see, they're chopped up nicely. So really what you want is a couple chopped up, which is about, I don't know, like a tablespoon and a half, couple tablespoons. 2 big, huge, fat teaspoons would be.
Look, let me tell you a story. My bad, I'm cutting into it again. Let me tell you a story. And first I want to say, if we had that when I was a kid, I probably would have fucked myself up badly. Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, that looks good. But it's chipotle. Minced chipotle. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'd burn my mouth with that shit. Fuck up my stomach for a little bit. But, crazy ass story. When I was a kid, we had peach. It was like a peach preserved jelly in the refrigerator. And I would dip my fingers in it and eat it. And one day, our parent was like, all right, I've been noticing this shit. Who's been eating up all the preserve? Whatever. And, of course, I lied and blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't tell the truth about it. And when they found out about it, that it was me, I had to eat that shit for dinner and for breakfast and for lunch and for dinner and for breakfast. I had to finish off the rest of that jar for my meals. Fucked up, man. And now I don't eat the shit. Well, I eat the shit now, but it took years for me to eat the shit again. Crazy, man. Fucking lies and all that kind of good shit. A kid can really fuck themselves up for no fucking reason. All they gotta do is stop being bad.
Would be fine or something like that. A little more. There you go. More heat, less heat, but don't forget, you're not having spoonfuls of this. It's going to go on a steak or chicken or vegetables, that kind of thing. So now we need some cilantro, and I've got some here, a couple tablespoons, so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, cilantro is great. Unless, of course, you've got that I hate cilantro gene that apparently makes it smell like socks or something to you. I don't understand that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I would have asked Chance to do this, but we know it's not. We need a juice of half a lime.
Half a lime.
Yeah, we got to get
the lime in the
like
coconut.
this. Hit a salt and pepper like this, and we mix.
He said salt and pepper, and I was like, push it. Dun, dun, dun. Boy, you really got me going. You got me so. I don't know what I'm. Salt and pepper. Remember the group from the 80s? Salt and pepper. Push it. Push it. Push it, push it, yeah. Anyway.
I'll now switch to a spoon because the fork was not working. Okay, mix this up really well. Evenly distributed. Chipotle, lime, cilantro, garlic. Oh, I love it.
Garlic.
The smell's amazing. This is going to do the best things to anything you put it on. If you haven't yet been wowed by the color, this would be the time. This is really super beautiful on anything. Okay.
With cheese.
When it's all mixed up, let's roll it up. Saran or whatever this is, plastic wrap. And you know I've struggled with this.
My bad. I thought you melted it down before adding your flavors to it.
Since in the past. But I was directed by a viewer to get that one that has the little thing in it. And look, it worked. Right, so now we take what we've just mixed, like this. Put it right there. And now we're going to roll this up like this. We want a little wog out of this. Beautiful. Perfect. We're now going to take this kid and put him in our fridge. It's going to firm up, and then we'll be able to cut little coins out of it when our steaks are ready. I'll be right back. All right, so here's the plan. Lump charcoal. Looks like this. It's got all that amazing, true barbecue flavor that you want. It's the best. And this is the Santa Maria grill. And you know, you've seen this before, that this side and that side go up and down, and the charcoal goes down here. But we're using it a little differently today because we want you to see better. We care about you. Other channels, maybe not. But Max, Chance, don't we care about them?
So much.
So it'll be better if we just cook these things right on top. Chimneys are...
Okay, check this out. I love the way that he keeps his audience involved. It's like with this grill thing. I remember watching the video of when he had it delivered to him. When, you know, the company made it specifically for him and delivered it to him and things like that, and he cooked on it, cooked him a nice little dish off of it and things like that. I remember the first time I seen a grill like this, it was from a different channel, you know what I mean, different group of guys, and I forgot the fuck he called this damn grill. Because it was the people, it is artisan, let me take it back, because the name of the grill is the name of the people that I seen, Artisan. And I'm still going to rewind it back. But I was watching a channel from people who are from that country or whatever, and the way that they do their grills. So I was like pretty familiar with this one whenever he started talking about it. Hold on. Oops. Fuck it.
But when our steaks are ready, I'll be right back. All right, so here's the plan. Lump charcoal. Looks like this. It's got all that amazing, true barbecue flavor that you want. It's the best. And this is the Santa Maria grill. And you know, you've seen this before, that this side and that side go up and down, and the charcoal goes down here. But we're using it a little differently today because we want you to see better. We care about you. Other channels, maybe not. But Max, Chance, don't we care about them?
So much.
So it'll be better if we just cook these things right on top. Chimneys are really easy to use. The charcoal starts at about here. You fill it up. You stuff the bottom with just random paper. I've used the paper that's actually on the bag itself. As the bag starts to lower with charcoal, I rip the edges off. And now we just have to light this. Oh, holy, this thing is not supposed to be doing that. And now I'm just going to start lighting all the way around. And what you're going to see is that in about 20-25 minutes or so, the charcoal on top has gotten all white. That means it's ready to use and ready for us to throw on our ribeyes.
I'd love to be able to use
All right,
that.
let this happen. Hey, you want to talk about Thrive Market? Because guess what? You too could belong to a better market. Let's see what we got.
Market.
When we first started talking about Thrive Market, we were deep in the pandemic, and it made so much sense because you could have a ton of the groceries that you would normally have to go out to get delivered right to your home. But guess what? Since we've been using Thrive, it's not just a great pandemic market, it's a great market, period, with really, really good pricing. It's a membership, so you're either going to pay $9.95 for a single month or a 12-month membership at $5 a month, billed at $59.95 for the whole year. They guarantee you you will get that membership fee back in your annual savings, and we have seen it because the pricing is so good, and they cover virtually every category you could think of. And in my Thrive box right now, I picked a variety of stuff to give you a really good idea of what they've got. Let's open it and find out. Peanut butter filled pretzels, strawberry toaster pastries, ramen rice mix, miso flavor, waterproof bandages, Cholula, my favorite little buddy, coarse Dijon mustard, dishwasher packs, Myers dish soap, one of the best ones around, Tiger Balm pain patches. I've used these guys before. They're tremendous. Masa harina for making corn tortillas, polenta for making polenta or grits, little stainless steel Japanese style lunch container, reusable Ziploc bags, and steel cutouts, which I have almost every morning. Thrive Market, the highest quality, healthy, and sustainable product.
They like
healthy,
Sam's Market.
without the hassle. I like that line. And
Sam's
it's good
Club,
for you and the planet. Orders over $49 are shipped free, and it's all delivered with carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouses. Look, here's what you have to do, because you're going to want to do this. Click the link in my description to give Thrive Market a try. I've already mentioned the 2 membership models. Pick the one that fits your lifestyle best. If you just want to go for a single month and give it a try and see if you like it, do that. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to like it and you're going to be back. And by the way, if you join today, you'll get 25% off your first box and a free gift. Hey, what's not to like about that? Okay, so here we are.
I remember, here it is. This is a 15-minute video. We're watching a 15-minute video, but with all my interruptions, it's going to be twice as long on YouTube by the time I get done with it. But anyway, I remember when I was younger, I could have gotten a job as a delivery boy. There was a store around the corner from my aunt's, and you know, she used to, fuck it, I was a delivery boy, if you ask them, because they constantly had me going to the goddamn store, getting shit, mainly alcohol and cigarettes. But anyway, what it reminds me of is nowadays, especially since during this COVID, they brought back the delivery system where you call into a store and give them your shopping list and they'll come deliver it to your home. I mean, shit, look at all the drones and look at Domino's fucking pizza. You know what I mean? With that damn autonomic delivery robot. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, as far as a job goes, if I was in college or if I was just, you know, a teenager, I'd go to one of these markets and be like, do you need a delivery person? You know what I mean? It'll probably help pay for my first car. You know what I'm saying? Probably help me save up to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Money, money, money. Gotta have it. All right, let's get back with this video.
The coals are ready and white. That's when you know they're set. We're just going to spread them out right here. Gorgeous. Oh, it's hot as S.
They look
Gosh,
hot.
this is going to be
Look
very
how
difficult.
red it is.
But we have to persevere, boys, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now we take our beautiful ribeyes. We go right on it. The goal is try and make your little cooking area as flat as possible, if you can. And then they just go on. Wow. Is that gorgeous? So now look, I know the first thing you're thinking about is, well, dude, isn't all that stuff going to stick to the bottom? Well, some of it's going to stick, but they're decent sized pieces and they're just going to knock right off. It's not a big deal. But the idea that you can cook these right on top of the coals is really tremendous. All right, so now, same rule. I like to turn my steaks. Look. Gorgeous.
I like, hold on.
Gorgeous.
I like watching cooking outdoors shows. And there's quite a few people who, I'm not going to say quite a few people, there's a few people who cook directly on hot stones. I ain't going to say a few, there's only a couple that I've seen that cook directly on hot stones. They'll heat up the stones and they'll cook directly on them. This guy put together a big, huge breakfast on on a stone, and I was like, damn, the shit that I'm learning now, you know what I'm saying? Wish I had learned this when I was younger. God damn, I would have had so much fun camping. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I went in the backyard. We lived in this house one time. We lived in this house, and when you go past the backyard, you had the alleyway. There was so much junk in the fucking alleyway, you could have considered it a little wilderness. You know what I'm saying? I used to go back there and damn near camp out and shit. But anyway, let's watch this.
Oh my. That's what this is all about. I love the variation in color. I love the way it's cooking. I love the smell that I'm getting right here. We're going to get that compound butter in a little bit and just throw it right on top as these guys are finishing. You know what I really like?
You didn't put no seasoning
on it. Sounds like a campfire too. All right, let's turn our friends once more. Come on, little guys.
That's one thing I don't like about
gracious
different
me.
cooking shows. A
See
lot of
that?
people,
It just knocks right off.
the way that they season their foods is
Yeah,
definitely
I think
than
we're
what
ready
I'm
to put this
accustomed
stuff
to.
on. Okay, so here's our butter, right? So you can undo the whole thing if you want, or you can just go like this. And look at the inside.
What happened to that plastic?
So
that
now we
it was
want
wrapped
3.
up in?
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's take these guys and put them right on top of our steaks. So we're going to turn everybody over.
Did you notice when he was rolling?
Oh my
It
gosh.
looked like
these
the
are
plastic
gorgeous.
was getting wrapped up.
And
with
now
the
on goes the butter. Like that. Like that. And like that. And I think they're there. So let's get these kids off. Come on, buddy. Oh. Look what's happening here with this butter. And our final friend. Oh, the smoke is insane. Look at them. Wow. Little spread, little spread. Do you know these are going to taste? I do. Let's go. There we are. Look at them. You want to take a little bit of this remainder Chipotle compound butter and throw it on top? I say you do that. Look, you're the captain of your own ship, ladies and gentlemen. You want more butter. You have it. You
I
want
am
less
the captain.
butter? Well, apparently today you've come to the wrong spot. So let's take one of our little buddies here off. Oh my God, the juice is under this.
Looks good though. I'm gonna be mad
Please, give me my vapors.
when he cuts into
I
his
can't
shit,
handle
it's
this
all
anymore.
pink.
Wow. And we cut.
Oh, it's not that pink.
Gorgeous.
It's not that pink at all.
Beautiful.
It's still
But
pink, but it's not that pink.
That bite right there. Okay, fine. I'm going to do this. Somebody will say this is wrong, but
Add a little bit
if
more.
it's wrong, what do they say? I don't want to be right.
I don't want to be right.
A little bit more in there? Is that going to hurt anything, Max?
No.
Chance?
Nope.
Of course not.
How does it taste?
Look, the first thing you get is that char directly from the coals.
Oh, yeah?
Directly from the charcoal. Then you get the butter, and then of course some garlic's coming in, the chipotle peppers are, and absolutely not overwhelming heat because there's so much richness in the steak that it sort of dumbs down the chipotle peppers. Look at this.
Yummy.
Summer grilling is here.
Dudes. We were gonna do lamb shanks, and then we went, as good as they are, we need to now be in a summer mindset.
I think lamb shanks are real rich.
A little bits of fat on the outside. You can cut the fat off the outside if you want. But what do
Fat
we say?
flavor.
It's right there.
Fat
Don't
is
get rid of
flavor.
the fat. My brother-in-law Tony, he's like a surgeon. He cuts a steak down, all the fat's gone. By the time he's done, he's got a bite this big. There's nothing left. He's crazy. He might live a year longer than me, but I'm gonna go happy.
All
Fat?
that crunch.
Fat and happy, right? It's hard
Fat
to get
and
that
happy, I
crispy
love that
outside any
saying.
other way. Yeah. I want you to try it. I want you to try it. I think you'll really like it. And we really like you. We want you to be part of the family. Subscribe to this channel. It's 100% free. Right, Max?
Yeah.
Chancey, is it a charge?
Not at all.
Not at all. 100% free. Hit the subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. And give us a like if you like us. And leave us a comment. Hey, we've got a version of a chili relleno coming up because you guys have been asking for it on the subreddit. And we listen. Don't we, boys?
Yep.
He's so fucking silly. Hey, yo, like I say, man, if you come to my channel, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to try and open your mind up to different experiences. I know I can run my mouth and shit, but I got a brilliant personality. Short story. Job Corps. Every year they have a pageant. You got first place, second place, third place, fourth place. When I was there, I was going to do I was going to have them play a certain song, and I was going to draw a picture. I was going to sketch out a picture on an easel. And by the time the song was over, I was going to have it done. Well, they didn't have an easel. They couldn't find a fucking easel, and they didn't have it in their budget to go buy one off campus. So the night of the pageant, it was confirmed that I wouldn't have a fucking project. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Man, I walked on stage, sat down on the edge, took my shoes off, put my shoes down next to me, wiggled my toes, and was like, hey, man, look. Some of y'all noticed, some of y'all have seen me around campus. Some of y'all know me, some of you don't. Some of you haven't seen me off campus, and I went on and talked for about 15, 20 minutes about bringing the campus together. You know what I'm saying? And stopping a lot of the bullshit. And, trying to have as much fun as we can. Try to help each other learn our different trades and shit like that. And I got a fourth place, which is congeniality. And it's one of those things where it's like, yo, you can't run from yourself. You can't hide from yourself. One way or another, your true self is going to come out. And the things that you do. Especially the things that you enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where I try to talk and mentor other people. Because it's like, man, I've been there, done that. While I was at Job Corps, I was the mayor of the dorm 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And as far of it being a badge of honor, it is because how would it make you feel if you're living in a dorm of maybe 40 or 50 people and they're picking you to represent them, in student government? You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I'm not like a nerdy fucking person. You know what I mean? I'm still rough around the edges. I always have been, always will. Fucking but as far as being a down to earth person and being able to relate with people and giving a fuck about people and shit, it's easily seen that I'm that dude. I'm that nigga that would get the job done in that area. You know what I mean? And it fucking felt good until I got tired of it. And even when I got tired of it, they wouldn't allow me to give up my position, mainly because nobody else wanted it. But anyway, I'm about to get off this fucking video, man. And like I say, I like entertaining the people who allow me to entertain them. And when you come to my channel, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to try and find different ways of entertaining you. And basically, that's just by sharing the things that entertain myself. I have a playlist for fucking people who I guess we call them foodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foodie. I like food and I like dealing with the different ways of the process of cooking. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the butcher shop or the garden or the orchard all the way up to the fucking plate. You know what I'm saying? Fucking there's a whole lot of things that interest me, and I like to share that. And that's why, when you look at my channel and you see that I only got 2 views here, 3 views here, 5 views here, it's because I'm hitting so many I ain't gonna say because, but it's like I'm hitting so many different areas of entertainment that, you know what I'm saying, out of thousands of people, I'm not gonna be able to entertain everybody. You know what I mean, Vern? So, it's like, what the fuck, man? I enjoy my viewers, and I'm glad you come and fucking with me. And I'm going to do whatever I can do to reciprocate that. So, just stick around. Leave me a comment if there's something specific that you want to see. Alright? And we'll fuck with that. Alright? We'll do, like I say, these videos right here, they're more of a, come and watch this with me. We may not be in the same hood. You know what I'm saying? I may not be knocking on your door like, yo, dude, fucking let's go watch some TV. Remember Beavis and Butthead? Yeah. You said booger. Anyway, what the fuck ever. So, I hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good morning. All right? Peace.
give them prayer hands. Say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half